it okay? I was reading Alaska.
You just reading along there?
I was reading Alaska because we're going to point out Alaska in the book tonight. The book. It's actually in my hands. But welcome over. We're going to do the easiest appetizer, aka girl dinner, if you want to make it girl dinner. But don't tell anybody how easy it is, because if you bring it out on a nice tray, no one will know. Okay, it'll just be between us. So
a few of our friends that are over for dinner.
Just this crowd right here. Okay. So
hey, let's do a quick check on everything. How are the mics? How's the audio? How's everything?
Yes. Mic check. Is it working out for you? So while you're filtering through the comments.
Yes.
Oh, you know what? Let me take these off just so that they don't bother the microphone. Look at that. I'm trying to, be helpful.
Alex says sounds good. Sounds great. Josh and Steph say sounds great. Mics are good.
We're going to talk about some choosing what you're going to set your table with.
Ooh, I like that. You've got some good ideas on that.
We're going to go over some, bread basics. And we're going to these are our ingredients. I mean, like, how easy is that? So
it's a simple one.
It's a simple one, but a good one.
Yeah.
So let's start with a glass of wine, because we like to give the cameraman a drink. And today we are going to do a nice little white wine. This is a good transition wine from these beautiful summer nights into the beginning of the first few crisp nights.
Okay.
This is a Sauvignon Blanc. It's from New Zealand, and it is a rock star of a wine.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Well,
where'd you get
we
it?
got to visit. Well, okay, I'm not saying that this actual brand is
New Zealand makes rockstar wines.
New Zealand makes rockstar Sauvignon Blancs. They make a few varieties, but this in particular is fantastic. It's on the South Island. You and I went, and we rode our bikes around, and we were like, if we ever come back, we need to just come right here. Go to the South Island. If you had to choose, they're both phenomenal. But that one has like wine and it's like Alaska and Hawaii had a baby. You have New Zealand. So
heaps of wine, yeah?
Heaps of wine.
Heaps.
Yes, heaps. So okay, so how is everybody tonight? Throw in some emojis. I'm trying to make sure my voice, I have to say, use my inside voice now that I have a mic.
Yes.
Okay, chill.
Both of us have to chill.
Chill, bro. Okay? So, you like to just take note of who's new?
Yeah, I do. I love it. I love to kind of see who's here that's joining us for the very first time.
Yes.
I think there's heart emojis in here where you can make things fly. But
then,
I love to see the heart emojis and then fire emojis for our locals.
That's right. So we're going to pour a little bit of this. These are plastic cups, and I'm just here to remind everyone, go to Marshall's, go to Home Goods, go to TJ Maxx, because you can find the coolest stuff. And now that the season is changing, you can find things on sale. I didn't, but you can. So now they're starting to bring in like the ghosts and goblins for Halloween.
Yes.
So the summer stuff is starting to like dwindle out. So snag your things. But these are great for the boat. They're great for the RV. I'm not saying they're going to last the test of time. I don't have a link or anything. I'm just saying it's fun to go and find little plastic things to set your table with. So Marco V. Blue.
Oh, very
nice. And it even kind of has like a little pour line. So, then that way everybody kind of has the same.
Okay.
So let's have a nice little crisp glass of wine. So here's some fun facts.
Okay.
New Zealand used to export lamb and sheep. That was their export. And then farmers, shepherds, I suppose. Cheers.
Cheers.
Started exporting wine. In the 70s, they started planting all these grapes. Isn't that good?
Yeah, it's fresh.
It's fresh.
It's crisp.
Yes. And so
it has notes of white grapes. It has notes of grapes.
So funny. So here's the deal.
So funny.
So funny. So here's the deal. They started planting these vineyards, and now one of their biggest exports is wine. Sorry. One of their biggest exports is wine instead of sheep and lamb. And this is one of the best varieties. So I was like, well, wait a minute. Sauvignon Blanc, isn't that French? Yes, but they put a whole new twist on it because, of course, France has been making Sauvignon Blanc.
Yes.
But that's like mineral-y, and this is more like grassy, citrusy. So if any of that kind of sounds good to you, you'll like this. I used to like more like deep, buttery Chardonnays and things like that, but over time I started not liking those as much, and I prefer something a little lighter.
And I drink with Trish drinks because it's just easier.
Because it's in a cup, and I hand it to him.
Because she's pouring it. Okay.
Okay, very
It's great.
nice.
It's very nice.
It's very nice. Okay.
Someone asked where we were. I'll give you a little hint. There's Mr. Cooper over there. There's a lot going on over here.
There's a lot going on over here.
This is wedding week, and so
yes.
there's a lot going on.
There's no Keep Your Daydream this weekend because we are going to be busy just meeting and greeting and saying hi, and all the kids are coming in. So we get to have a Leach family dinner. It's on my summer to remember list.
Yeah.
Leach family dinner. So we're going to definitely be doing that.
Here, he's going to probably peek through the window. I know, Bill. He's looking.
No, he's looking.
He's being good.
He's being
good because he was peering through the window before.
Okay, so let's start off with the bread. Let's talk about the bread. This is not a French.
All about the bread.
Okay, this is not a French baguette. This is a store-bought baguette. And you can usually, you can go get a regular baguette, like in a fresh bakery, and it will be so crispy and so nice.
Yeah.
But you can bring a regular old baguette, no matter where you get it, back to life with a nice hot pan or a hot oven. So I like to use my cast iron or the grill outside. So, you don't have to be a bread snob.
Okay.
You can just pick yourself up a baguette and you can put it out at your grill. But there's a couple things to think about because that's what we're thinking about.
How's the hair? You want to tuck it behind there?
Oh, sorry.
I don't know.
Can you...
Someone mentioned it earlier, but I don't know.
Oh gosh, I hope you can hear. Okay, so anyway, what you want to think about is when you're serving an appetizer, what are your bite sizes? So you could make something a little bit bigger, and you could go crostini, which means you would cut it on the bias. You would cut it at an angle. I'm going to do that for you guys.
Okay.
Or you can make coins like this. I made a couple before we got started. So with this, it's like easy, I think that's a one and done for you. For me, that might be a two-biter.
That's a one-biter. Come on.
Come on now.
That's fun size. That's fun size right there.
That's fun size. Or you can go like this. I'm going to try and do it this way because Mark has the camera over me so that you can see it better. But this isn't typically how you... Actually, this is kind of easy to hold it like this.
Yeah.
Hey, new way to cut.
Yeah.
But you see how just cutting it on the bias, on the angle, how much more space you get.
It turned into a king size.
It totally did.
Oh my God. This right here turned into the cool house on Halloween night.
Yes.
Okay.
They're giving full-size candy bars.
Yeah, full-size candy bars.
Yes, and these are snack size. So anyway, just think about that when you're using your knife. There's so much you can do in preparation to make something either a little bit more special. You can make it a little bit smaller, a little bit bigger. So always think, like, what's the purpose here? Is it casual?
Yeah.
Am I trying to feed more people? Because this will get you further. And you'll have more decoration on your plate.
A couple funny comments. So, one said, how funny, I walked in and my husband was watching. It's kind of funny. Welcome. And someone else said that their internet's a little weak right now, so can they watch the replay? Yeah, the same.
Yes.
Once this is over, it's basically just a video on the live tab on Where's Trish Cooking.
So here's the dealio. I made these cute little coins, and for me, when I'm dealing with this, with salmon, I prefer the little coin because it's a really nice bite because it can get kind of messy with this.
Yeah.
This you usually find with like when you rub like a garlic clove and you put bruschetta over it. Bruschetta. So
what are you doing
anyway,
here?
just
What are you
get
putting,
your
what are you
pan
putting on
nice
there?
and hot.
Should I turn a light on?
Sure.
That's good.
You just get your pan nice and hot. This is a cast iron, so the best part about it is that it's going to hold the heat and it's going to be consistent around the whole cooking surface.
Okay.
So that's why it's so good for steaks and bread, but you really need to watch out. What are you doing?
Yeah.
So we're going to let that get kind of hot, and right here we're going to talk about our cream cheese filling. So what we're going to use is this sweet chili sauce.
Okay.
And when you look for sweet chili sauce, look at the ingredients and make sure that they're as clean as they can be. It's already going to have sugar in it. This is not a low-calorie combination. Dairy and sugar are not a low-calorie combination. But you don't have to have a bunch of additives. So look for that and make sure that you get the cleanest one that you can find. And so anyway, so you can use a stick of cream cheese, but if you're like really...
Buck just confessed that his wife caught him watching.
That is so funny. You can, if you're like, hey, I really want like a high protein version of this, and I don't want like cream cheese, I want like, you can use ricotta.
We've talked about that before.
You can use cottage cheese.
Okay.
But if you're going to use cottage cheese or ricotta, you're going to need to whip it first, like with a blender. And maybe put some lemon juice in or put in some olive oil. Preferably like some olive oil.
Okay.
So So here's the dealio. If you put in lemon in regular milk, that an acid is what ends up making cheese. So
okay, Greek yogurt.
Yeah, you totally could. I think that you might want to add maybe like some herbs or something to kind of make that have a little more substance.
Did someone ask? Oh, look at this! Look at this shot. I can look at Trish through the drinks, through the platter. This is a New Zealand white wine. What kind of wine is it again?
It's a Sauvignon Blanc.
Sauvignon Blanc.
Sauvignon meaning wild grape, wild white.
It's very good.
Here, she can tell me.
It's very good.
Speaks French.
So I'm
going to put in like about a fourth of a cup.
And what was that again? That was your
chili
sweet
sauce.
chili sauce.
And there's better chili sauces than others. So I just, because there's all different kinds of brands, I really just look for ones that use as few ingredients as possible.
Karen's got us up on the TV. That's what makes the YouTube live so much better, is the being horizontal, easier to watch on a TV.
Yes.
Yeah, and I like the wide angle. There's more for me to capture.
Okay, look at this. We're like almost done, you guys.
But we're not telling anybody. Remember, if you came late, we're not telling anybody how easy this is.
Yes, this is just for you to know. And it's all about your presentation that's going to make it seem like it's a bigger deal than it really is. Yeah. And you can do this by the campsite. I'm literally in our rig.
That's a great point.
And you can bring this over for a potluck. And it will be like, whoa, what did you just do? So anyway, so you have this.
Everyone likes the YouTube also. Well, that makes sense. We try to give Instagram was so easy, but
it was.
YouTube makes a lot more sense. And plus, Trish wanted to have a lot more long format recipes that we want to start putting on Where's Trish Cooking, which would be kind of fun too.
Yeah.
I just saw goat cheese fly up.
Yes, goat cheese would be great. Now, particularly, this is something that's nice and creamy. Ooh, this is getting a little smoky. I'm going to move it off. Move it off for now.
Okay.
Something that's a little more creamy. That's why I say go with like ricotta or with, what was the other one I said?
Let's see, you said ricotta.
And cottage cheese.
Yes.
Cottage cheese seems weird, but it's not if you whip it with some olive oil. So, and then at the end, we're going to put on some microgreens. Now, don't be scared of buying these. Sometimes
Why would someone be scared of buying those?
Well, sometimes, if you're like me, you get a little phobia around buying vegetables that you don't think you're actually going to use. So you go and spend almost $4 on something and you're like, okay, but I'm going to use like this much. Well, microgreens have tons of nutrition and you can throw them in with your salad. So before they start going in your fridge, just know, I might use a little bit on top of an appetizer or to make a beautiful
so you
fish
can get
dish.
through them.
But you can move through these. They're not
parsley
just...
of the kitchen.
Yes, the parsley of your lettuce.
So Kevin wanted to know if there's any dairy-free alternatives.
I am not like super well versed on dairy-free cheeses, but what I've heard is cashew cheese, like they make a soft cheese. I think you can get it at Sprouts. I've heard that it is good in that realm, but I can't tell you because that's not what I buy.
Yeah.
So so we've got this.
Okay.
We have a couple little.
That looks good.
Yes.
And that was easy.
We're done.
That was easy.
I mean, are you kidding me right now?
So you toasted up some baguettes.
We toasted up
that
a
you
little
bought
baguette
at a store. You didn't even
that I bought at a store.
And then you reheat them on the cast iron pan.
I'm putting them on the cast iron pan.
You threw some. I'm even following. You threw in some sweet heat something. What is that?
That is a sweet chili sauce.
And you threw a fourth of a cup in there?
Yes.
Into a stick of
stick
of Philadelphia cream cheese?
Yes.
And you whipped it together?
And we're whipping it together.
And you got some microgreens? Oh, and of course the salmon is the big star here. We haven't even gotten to that.
Okay, so...
And then the salmon Tricia's, she's going to share that out of the Alaska.
So this whole thing is from the Alaska. So, welcome to Taste of the
It's so
States.
Exciting. Okay, if you pre-ordered it, we're like ready to go. We are ready to go. It took us like an extra day to process all the files. I know these addresses didn't work and we need to reach out to some people, but we are ready.
We are ready. So this is your culinary road trip. So the whole idea is that you get a recipe from all 50 states, but of course there's more than 50.
Yes.
And tonight we're touching on Alaska. Now we're not going to go into the smoked salmon recipe, which is there.
What are the regions, real quick?
Check this out.
How did you break up the regions?
The regions, we have the Pacific Coastline, Southwest, we have the middle of the country in two, we have the East Coast, we have the Great Lakes, and we have the South.
Okay.
So here is the Pacific coastline. We have Alaska, California, Hawaii, Oregon, and Washington. And
it's the first recipe.
It's the first. So it talks about Alaska. And then we go into, this is what we're making tonight, right here. These little crostinis. And
I love it.
This gives you an actual recipe.
Wait, what are those? Is that Alaska road trip ideas?
I better not burn my bread. Hang on.
Stand by.
Hang on. Stand by. There we go. So, yes.
It's on the next page, I think.
Okay, so there's that. So there's a picture of this. Then we have an Alaska road trip.
Mm-hmm.
So these are little road trip ideas. And then we talk about the whipped chili cream cheese. We have a little story about sourdough.
Uh-huh.
And then, there it goes right into California.
Gotcha.
How fun is that?
Yeah.
So anyway, but I give you a recipe here for actually smoking salmon. So there's two kinds. When people say smoked salmon, sometimes it gets confused because there's smoked salmon like on a smoker, but there's also like that almost see-through smoked salmon, and they're both cured with salt.
Okay.
But that one's cured longer and it's compressed under salt, and that's how it cooks. The salt cooks it all the way through. And that's what you're used to getting on your bagel and lox.
Ah.
You know? And you'd see it sometimes like with a cracker and some beautiful cheese and maybe some caviar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's that kind. Or with red onion, your bagel. This kind is cured for about 24 hours, maybe even less.
Okay.
And some sugars, and then you smoke it.
Well, it's already sweating.
It's already sweating. Oh, I'm glad you brought that up.
Well.
Okay, so this little white stuff right there, that's the protein from the fish. And usually that happens if a fish is cooked too quickly, like too hot, too quick.
Oh.
And this is store-bought, and so probably what happened is they're making a lot, and the temperatures are, regulated at a high temperature, probably to make sure that it's all on the up and up. And they probably do it a lot quicker than you would slowly over time in your smoker.
Yeah.
So, because if I make it on my smoker, usually I don't get that.
Gotcha.
So, but it's interesting because even when you cook salmon in your oven, you'll see that if that white comes out, it's lumen or something.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, Greg had a comment that I really love. I think it was Greg. The name went by when you were talking. And he said, wow, that is a cookbook plus. There's so much more to it. I'm very excited I pre-ordered it, or very glad I pre-ordered it.
Thank
and
you.
That I wanted to just mention that one of the things that someone said in your first cookbook is that people actually sat down and read it cover to cover, and you're like, oh my gosh. And so this time Tricia said, well, let's give them something to read.
If you want to do that, let's go.
Let's go. So,
let's go.
Yeah, there's personal stories, places that we've been, things like that happened in certain places, and then of course the history of the culture and the food and how some of the food came about.
Yes.
I think you did an outstanding job.
Oh,
I mean, I'm a little biased. I'm the camera guy, and I it's like Charlie. You know who feeds her. I know who makes me the cocktails. But
that's right. Oh, that's really funny.
But it's accurate. It's accurate nonetheless.
Well, I'm going to make just a little bit more of these in the background because why not?
That's how level we are.
I have the goods.
Sometimes people say, Mark, why are you so obsessed with being level? And look at that.
That's why.
That's why.
That's why, because the eggs.
But we don't really have a choice. We're in a driveway, and it's really, really steep.
Really steep.
I will confess, you'll see about a month from now, I got locked in the rig. And I was locked in here for a pretty good while.
I was gone.
Trish was gone.
I was gone for like under 48 hours. I went to go see Victoria at her baby shower, and meanwhile, Mark is locked inside the rig. He can't get out.
I used the emergency window to get out the back. I had to call Ronnie. I had to call Vinny. I had to call everybody. You know,
because you had a phone.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so hey, let's talk about this. I'm doing some more coins now. When you're doing your when you're presenting, okay, you're kind of thinking, how many people am I going to feed? This would probably, people are going to want to grab like 4 per person if that's the only appetizers, unless there's something else going on. So you think through, okay, so I have 4 people, maybe they need 4. Do I need a tray that's like kind of this big? Do I need a tray that maybe holds a little less, but whatever? I mean, I'm not suggesting you have all this in your rig, but before you leave, you might think through what kind of trays do you want to bring. These you can't break.
This is we just got this recently. Where was it?
In Tahoe.
Oh,
Isn't
that's
that fun?
Right, yes.
And I love that it has a lip because not only can I serve things in it, but I can also make like a salad. I could put like a hummus spread and it won't fall over the edges. So when I'm looking at my platters, for the rig specifically right now, since that's what we're talking about. I love having something that doesn't break and that has a lip. And I also like color. I like color a lot. Unless you're working with, you know, a stainless steel or something like that, it kind of makes it a little bit classier, you know? So just think, what am I doing? Who am I serving? And one of the best things that we've said before that we love doing when we travel around is going thrifting. Like, I found this bowl. I mean, pennies. No big deal. And
a bowl, by the way, I didn't make this, but I can make this. Okay, I can make this. And this one was made in 1971. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Trish got it at an antique store.
It's so fun.
How cool is that?
So then you've decided, okay, now I kind of know how many things are going to go on my plate. I'm only going to make a few for you here right now, but now I know I'm going to work with coins because I want to get more on the plate. And then I know how to cut my fish.
Gotcha.
And I can put a little bit.
Someone asked how long can you leave that cream cheese out?
Cream cheese, technically.
40 years.
40 years. You can
technically
leave, you can leave cheese, general cheese, out for 4 hours.
Okay.
And cream cheese can be left out for even longer.
Really?
But that kind of weirds me out a little.
Well,
so I wouldn't.
That's the ultimate like RV.
Yes.
Appetizer then.
Yes.
Because people are going to get talking. You could have 4 hours in an RV with a
but
fire
that's
to
cheese
go.
in general.
Wow.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
So anyway,
okay,
so you just put together your little salmon right on top.
Okay.
And we'll just do a couple
okay.
so that we can kind of start to see some
And then someone else said, well, that explains why they only saw me driving on Saturday.
What do you mean? Oh.
Because you were in Arizona.
Yes.
And so Trish flew out of Minneapolis after we did Isle Royale and Voyagers.
So fun.
Amazing.
So fun.
And then I dragged the rig to Michigan, which is where we are now, after Trish flew to Minneapolis. And I think, was I driving on a Saturday? I don't think it was Saturday.
I don't know.
Saturday, I think I was out and about. And then Sunday, I drove from the other side of Chicago to here.
Yeah, you did the Chicago trip all by yourself.
Now, Kevin's saying don't forget the microgreens, but I think all that comes later, right?
Thank you. I appreciate a little tip.
Assistance.
Yes, because there's always something. There's always something going on. Like, notice I didn't even turn the stove back on for those little coins because I'm like, there's no way I'll forget, and they will be burned. See, I'm talking, and I forgot to do this. But
you said driveway, Harvest Host, or Boondockers welcome. We're actually at our friend's house because their daughter, Cooper's daughter, is getting married.
Yes.
So we're here for the wedding.
And
our entire fam bam is flying in for it. Carson and Caleb are coming in tomorrow. Victoria and Duncan are coming in Friday. It's going to be a whole thing.
I like this just like a little rustic. If you're using the other kind of salmon, like lox, which you totally can, especially if it's like a breakfast, because that seems to lend itself really well to breakfast.
Yeah.
You know, you can do it a little bit more refined, but I say go rustic on most everything, especially if you're RVing.
Well, yeah, you're keeping it simple. All this stuff was just store-bought.
Yeah, just totally store-bought, and you're going to have like this beautiful little presentation
and
here.
Even though it's store-bought, you're going to have the microgreens. You're going to have this lemon. You're going to probably put some other olive oil or something or salt. It's going to pop.
Yes, totally. So if your cream cheese is not like spreading quite as like easy as this, you could put a little drop of lemon juice in there, but you know, all you really need to do is just leave it out on the counter for like 20 minutes.
I'll bet that would taste good though.
Yes, it would. And because cream cheese is heated, you can actually put lemon in it and it doesn't have a curdling reaction.
Yes.
So that's kind of cool. So here we go. We're just going to put lemon zest on top.
Do you like Simply Bagel seasoning?
Oh, that would be good. You could totally do that. This is like a choose your own adventure.
Yeah.
So, and then boom.
Could you fold some salmon into the cream cheese for the mixture?
You totally could, but I feel like you don't get as big of a like, oh wow, it's like a piece of salmon. You're taking the most.
This is starting. I mean, this is Michelin right here, and we just elevated into Michelin. And I'm not talking about the tires.
See this? Look, you're done. That's it. Now you could drizzle it with olive oil.
I know you will.
You could take a little bit of this, and you can mix a little bit of lemon, and you can make a very easy little sauce. Here, let's do it.
What other protein could you use other than salmon?
You could use any smoked fish. You don't even have to do salmon. You could just do those. You could do those.
You could do a tomato.
You could do a tomato. Oh, you could do this. You could do this.
Oh,
you could
do
spread this,
the bigger one with the tomato.
and then you could put cucumbers.
Oh,
that would be good. Maybe even put a little dill in there.
Yes.
Oh, that could be really good. Hey, just because we're like seriously done, let's just talk about a little sauce that you can make. You can put.
What other fish would you use though? You're making a sauce now?
Well, if you want to do a little drizzle, why not? So let's make a little drizzle. Whoop, just a little bit. There's that. What other fish? I don't know. Any other smoked fish? Different kinds of smoked fish for different regions. Where did I put my? Oh, here it is. And so that's really up to the user.
I just got an email, but it was too long to read really quick. But if anyone's having any issues at all, and the cookbooks are being shipped this week, just support at tricialeach.com. That goes to Trish, me, and Dean, and we're pretty quick at figuring it all out and helping out.
Yes. So I just pretty much added. Your ratios are going to be up to
shrimp.
you. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, this sweet chili sauce lends itself to so many things. Mm-hmm. You could also go like more of an Asian route. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could even do like grilled tofu if you're into that. And by the way, if you haven't tried tofu, you should. But you should try it somewhere where they know how to make it, because it's fantastic if it's made correctly and like grilled, if it gets a nice crispy surface. Yeah. So hey, check that out. I just put a little olive oil. I put a little lemon. Okay. I put the sweet chili sauce, and we're just gonna go like this. We're just gonna put a little drizzle. Now, when I'm doing appetizers, if you're walking around, things like that, I probably would not put a drizzle, because it just makes for more stains on shirts. Okay. Because not everybody has the ability to do that and manage it all when you're trying to talk and things like that. So, but if you're serving it at a table and people can just put it on their plate, or they have a little plate they can walk around with, do a drizzle. I'm going to show everybody, because we were talking about fish. Carson is full-fledged Florida man now. Full-fledged Florida man. So look at the. Now he threw this back because apparently he doesn't like the way this tastes, so he threw it back. But you know, if you have a fisherman that's close to you, you know, you're gonna be looking at fish pics. Fish pics. Okay, check it out. Check it out. That's it. I mean, this is camp friendly. Don't tell anybody how easy this is. And just for the record, in the cookbook... Oh, wait, your hair, move your hair just in case. I don't even know if it's an issue. Just for the record, in the cookbook, I do tell you how to smoke salmon. What are some tips? Okay. How to marinate it, things like that. I don't say just go to the store and buy it. But you can, and that's the best part. You could totally go to the store and just buy it. So you want to take one? Oh, yeah. I'll have this one right here. Nice. That's so good. Isn't that easy? It is so good. Mm-hmm. And you know what? Seriously, that's good. If you have people that come over, there's something about sourdough or a baguette that's kind of filling. You feel like you really actually had something. That's a good tip, especially if you're going to be serving drinks and cocktails. A little bread goes a long way. So it helps. So anyway, so there you have it. The next time you meet up with people around the campsite, next time you're asked to bring something, and you're like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? There was no cooking. I mean, well, we grilled. But that's a stretch. We barely grilled. We assembled. Yeah. I think I have a little. There we go. You're good. So super easy. You can get these ingredients just about anywhere, because we've been to every grocery store around the U.S. and we've found all kinds of ways to find the kind of food that we like anywhere we are. Ginny says 2 weeks from now she'll be doing this. Awesome. Are you going to be meeting up with people? Are you going camping? What are you doing? Yeah. Yeah? So anyway, so that's that. You can use any different kinds of fish. You could bring it in all different kinds of directions. That sweet chili is not like you have to be having Chinese food or, you know, like that kind of flavor. It's not like that. Well, she must just not want to eat on camera or something. I can hold the camera and eat just fine. You can hold the camera. It's just fine. Okay, so hey, I think we went through a few things. We talked about Sauvignon Blanc, where it's from. It's from the South Island, the north part of the South Island. That's where most of it grows. It's crisp. It's citrusy. It's really nice for fish, for things that like need to be brightened instead of weighed down. And we talked about cream cheese and different kinds of cheeses that you can use. You can use ricotta. You can use cottage cheese. And just remember, blend that cottage cheese. Otherwise, you just have lumpy cheese on your bread. It's not. It's just the texture is totally off.
We have card night at our 55 plus community all the time. Can't wait to do this. This would
good.
be a big hit at a.
It would be a big hit
at a card night. Because
it's easy. You grab it with one hand.
Plus, you know what? I mean, cream cheese is so good, right?
It's so good.
It's so good.
It's cheating. It's cheating. That's what it is. It's cheating. So anyway, that's it. That's it for tonight. It was fast, furious, and now you have something that you can bring wherever you're going. Campsite, friends.
Yeah.
Girl dinner. Done.
I don't know if anyone can relate to this or not, but I'm liking girl dinner more and more.
You just have to do it right.
Well, yeah, you got to do it right. But,
yeah.
Anyway, this is good. So, hey, no KYD this Sunday, and then next Sunday we're going to be reaching from Black Canyon, which is going to be awesome.
Yes.
But Black Canyon was amazing, and I'm really excited about editing that. But Great Sands is what I'm particularly interested in editing because
this guy had me up at like 4 in the morning.
That's why I want to edit it because somebody might have been a little grumpy.
I'm so grouchy. And I was like, I don't know why we're doing this so early.
Yeah, and no one's ever really seen that out of Tricia, so I think it's kind of neat. And she was like, your shirt's inside out. Anyway, so we have that to do. But next Wednesday, I think we could. This internet was pretty good here, so I think we could go live right here next Wednesday. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
that'd be very
because
cool.
all the family would be out of here by then.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do something fun. And if you have any suggestions, put them down in the comments, and we'll see you next week.
And then, real quick, I post on the community tab if we're having a live. So I just want to remind everybody, like the community tab on Where's Trish Cooking. That's how you know. Like you can be like, oh, is there a live this Wednesday? I mean, we want to do it every Wednesday, but sometimes it just doesn't work. So you can go to the community tab, or you could just see. When you go to the page, oh, look, there was a live, because I try to post it early in the day, so it's just sitting there so people can see. But anyway, y'all showed up tonight, so I appreciate that. It's so good, isn't it? Yeah, it's so good. Anyway, yeah.
Okay.
Tanya says, enjoy the wedding. It's going to be great.
It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay. Oh, and thanks so much for everyone's support on the cookbook. Trish did a great job. So I cannot wait until it's in everyone's hands.
Yes, me too.
All right, anything else?
See you soon. See you next Wednesday. Because there is no KYD this Sunday night. So anyway, we'll see you soon. Thanks for coming over. See you later.
Sure.
Bye. I'm going to just make these on up.